welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Milani Color Fetish matte lipsticks. This is the Flora collection. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. It's officially 2022. I want to wish you all a healthy, happy new year. Wishing you all health, prosperity, abundance, and happiness for the new year. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a New Year's resolution. This year, my New Year's resolution is I need to say no more often, not only in my personal life, but in my work life as well. So for example, at work, if my boss is like, hey, can you work an additional 5 extra hours this week? No. I'm not gonna work an extra 5 additional hours. I basically said yes to everything. If somebody needed help at work, if they needed help on a project, if somebody needed help at home for homework, cooking, cleaning, and I felt like in 2021 I didn't take enough time for myself, so I'm gonna say no to a lot of things this year. Let me know in the comments down below what your New Year's resolution is for 2022. In addition to the lipsticks, I did also purchase the Make It Last setting spray. This is floral scented. I'm not really a rose scented person, but I do like gardenia. I purchased these lipsticks directly from Milani's website. They are also available on Ulta's website. They retail for $8.99 each. I do want to read a little bit about these lipsticks on Milani's website. Color Fetish Matte Lipstick is an ultra creamy, pigment-rich lipstick in a range of shades designed to complement every skin tone. With a luxurious soft velvet matte finish, this high comfort lipstick glides seamlessly onto lips for full coverage. One stroke payoff. The long-wearing formula helps keep lips smooth and soft with moisturizing hyaluronic acid. I also reviewed the neutral shades in this collection. If you have not seen that review, I'll leave it right up here in the cards if you guys are interested. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Milani in the middle. There's nothing up at the top. Down at the bottom you have the shade name. This shade is called 310 Peony. You get 0.14 ounces or 4 grams of product. These lipsticks are made in Italy and it has an 18-month shelf life. On this side of the packaging you have the barcode. Underneath the barcode you have the ingredients. Here's what the lipstick tube looks like without the plastic. It's the same packaging as their lip balms and the previous neutral collection. Let's see what the shade in Peony looks like. This shade is so gorgeous. Peony is described as a pink nude. I love how pigmented it is with one swipe. Why isn't this formula one swipe pigment? You can see my dark upper lip peeking through. I'm gonna apply a second coat. It's way better with 2 layers. I hope Milani hasn't changed the formula with these lipsticks. The previous neutral collection, the formula is super pigmented. I'm not too sure about this spring collection. It may just be this particular shade in Peony. The next shade is called 320 Petal. Here's what the packaging in Petal looks like. Another beautiful shade. Petal is described as a rosy pink. Again, super pigmented. Same thing with this shade in Petal. You can still see a little bit of my dark upper lip peeking through. Again, I'm going to apply a second coat. I love this shade in Petal as well. I don't mind applying 2 coats of this lipstick formula. I was just expecting the same consistency as the first collection. The next shade is called 330 Blossom. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. Let's see what the shade looks like. Another vibrant shade. Blossom is described as a fuchsia. Now that's pretty. Again, you can see a little bit of my dark upper lip peeking through. I'm going to apply a second coat. Another gorgeous shade. This is different. The shade in Blossom, it stained my lips a little bit. I've never experienced that with a matte lipstick before. I definitely think they changed the formula. I just used a normal makeup wipe and for some reason it's not coming off. I applied a little bit of the Lancome bifacial solution on my makeup wipe. It did remove the stain from my lips. I love this bifacial. It's normally meant for eyeshadow, but I use it for everything. Milani definitely changed their formula with this spring collection. I never had any issues with the first collection. Even the darkest shade never stained my lips. The next shade is 340 Poppy. Here we have the shade in Poppy. Poppy is described as a red shade. Again, very pigmented with one swipe. Again, you can see a little bit of my dark upper lip peeking through. I'm going to apply a second coat. It's nice and even now. Again, I'm just taking a clean makeup wipe. I want to see if this stains my lips. The red shade in Poppy didn't do too much damage to my lips, but definitely be aware of the shade in Blossom, it does stain. The second to last shade is 350 in Fleur. I love that there's this plastic on it, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to open. Here's what 350 in Fleur looks like. This shade is pretty. Fleur is described as a berry shade. Again, very beautiful. This was the one swipe pigmentation I was expecting from the very beginning. Look at that, it covered up my dark upper lip really nicely. I love this berry shade in Fleur. It is gorgeous. I don't need to apply a second coat, but I just want to see what it looks like. This shade in Fleur is my favorite from this collection. Again, I'm going to be taking my makeup wipe. My lips aren't stained. I'm glad it was just the shade in Blossom. The last shade is 360 in Dahlia. Dahlia is described as a deep berry. Again, that's very pretty. I love this deep berry shade in Dahlia. It is another gorgeous shade. Again, I don't need to apply a second coat, but I do want to see what it looks like. Again, it's stunning. My two favorite shades in this collection was Fleur and Dahlia. These two shades were super pigmented with one swipe. The first three shades in this collection I liked, but the shade in Blossom does stain. Surprisingly, I also really like the shade in Poppy. I will be wearing the shade in Dahlia throughout my entire day. I will leave below in the description box how it does work. I do want to set everything with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This retails for $9.99 on Milani's website. I do want to read a little bit about this setting spray on Milani's website. Keep beauty in full bloom with Milani's floral scented Make It Last Flora setting spray, a 3-in-1 formula that primes, corrects, and sets. This formula locks in your look to prevent fading and settling. Sprayed as the final step of your makeup look to keep it looking fresh and bold throughout the day, the night, or both. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. Really beautiful packaging. On the back of the setting spray, you have a little description, the ingredients. Down at the bottom, it states it was made in the USA, and it has a 12-month shelf life. It comes with a pump. Let's see how it sprays. Okay, not too bad. It does have a pleasant floral smell. I'm gonna set everything. I'll definitely keep you guys posted in the description box down below how it does perform throughout the day. Here's what all 6 shades look like swatched on the back of my hand. I do want to use a makeup wipe to see if there's any staining. It came off very easily on the back of my hand, except for the shade in Blossom. Again, it does stain. I do want to do a kiss test on the back of my hand just to see how much product transfers. It does transfer. As you can see, the majority of the product is still on my lips. In my opinion, I think Milani did change the formula with the first 3 shades. The last 3 shades were one swipe pigmented. Well, kind of. Not the shade in Poppy. It still wasn't as pigmented with one swipe. Definitely the last 2 shades in Dahlia and Fleur are very pigmented. Overall, I really do like the formula. It is very pigmented. I do have to apply 2 coats to get an even application. You might just need 1 coat and you'll be good to go. I do also want to mention that these lipsticks do have a subtle lipstick scent. It is very faint, but I can smell it. Let me know in the comments down below which shade was your favorite and if you plan on picking up any of these shades. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.